Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run the option. Now the toss. At the 45, on his way. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. Of course, the defense says you wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. On the option. Quick toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Whitback's here. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Cook. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got room at the 35. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes it. And the misconnection on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get to him. And they knocked him down almost immediately. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Jocelyn. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 35. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Line gets set, 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Running back goes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Off play action on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Feeling some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Getting some heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The option look. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Unloads quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Well, they knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They're bringing heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. A 1st down for the offense. He'll do it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The running back has it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Looking to throw on second down. Dances away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Great job by the defense there slowing down that jet sweep. And a big key was the defensive end containing the play, forcing the receiver to cut back inside to where all the traffic was.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it to the right. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Trying play action. Unleashes one. Working that left side. And he's running in the open. Running through contact. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him redirect.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Looking for blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Looking to move it through the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Dances away from the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation, and a nice heads-up play. Slide. Live to fight another down. Don't try to make a bigger play and run through somebody big and get yourself hurt.
Now on 2nd down and short. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, North Texas. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick 6 in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right place. And he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Jumped on top of the pile.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone read. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Buffaloes will punt this one away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though. And
reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
this guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the... He hurls one deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David. And got some room, headed to the goal line. down has ensued. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Off play action. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
From the gun, the ground game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for space, it's Freeman. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They'll leave it with him.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
All wideouts, no backs. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He looks that one in nicely. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Excellent field position here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Offense in an empty set. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll try to run for it. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.